Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin. Today we're looking at a Honda Gyro S. This is a really original bike. Originally, if you want to know a bit of history about the bike, this is a Gyro S which was introduced into the American market and was introduced, I should say, alongside what was an NN50 or just a normal gyro. So this is Gyro S. In the American market they wanted a bit more speed out of the small gyro, and so this S model went from 4 brake horsepower up to about 6 brake horsepower, which doesn't sound like an awful lot, but when you have such a light bike and small bike like this, it is quite a lot. As well as that, the gyro, the name comes from the gyroscopic rear end. You'll see here it has a parking brake. Sorry, it's one hand, but the bike itself, let me just reposition, does tilt completely left and right with the bike itself. We have had a lot of people, even more elderly people, would you believe, looking into the bike because of its stability and able to, you can get on it without having to lean your legs left or right. But also to collectors more so. They're very rare bikes and they're hard to find in original condition. This one only has 500 miles on the clock. You'll see that on the odometer there. It is in miles because the Gyro S was an American made model. So while it was Japanese made, this is for the American market, and you'll see that the clock here is in miles per hour. So overview of the bike. The front tire is perfect, no need of changing, just a little sticker there, remove that. Glue the rest of the bike. Front forks really good condition, headlamp assembly and indicators original and in good condition as well. See a little bit of wearing going on throughout the bike, but the bike only has 500 kilometers on it, or miles I should say, so it is in really nice nick. Original key with it as well, 2 keys in total. Do have a little crack in the fin here, you'll see that there, so that one there missing and a slight crack in this third one long and fourth one long. Pegs here for you. The rear then, rear shock all exposed. You'll see the gyroscopic turning mechanism down here. On the Gyro S, you'll see scrapes along the back mudguard, but it is plastic, so it doesn't scrape through the metal or the plastic itself or any white. It's all in same color, so it doesn't look too bad. Onto the back, you'll see the raised number plate 1985. There's the carburetor all exposed, and the up and over exhaust, which is nearly like a karting exhaust, and the 2 tires at the back are good. Also, alloy's good as well. We do have the metal dust covers, which are nice to have on the tires. Indicators at the rear are good, and you do have a little back box cover here, which is nice as well to see. So that's it for the Honda Gyro S. When I move from the visual inspection to the ride along video.
Okay, we're away on the Gyro S, which is actually pretty quick for a little 50. Capable of up and around 35 to 40 miles an hour, which is pretty quick for a little thing like this. Really cool to ride. It's actually pretty comfortable sitting position as well. You do have that bit of a seat rest at the back there as well. Here we are. There's a neighbour around the corner. We actually serviced that for him. But you can see this thing is absolutely bizarre to ride. Really bizarre to ride. Not like anything I've ridden before. So we're doing around 50 kilometers an hour uphill now, which is pretty good going. And you'll have a look at us here now. You go, what the hell is that? But apart from that, you're going to probably in around 60 kilometers an hour on a max. And to see how tight the turning circle is, you get so low. You'll have that second gear, so you have like a first gear and then you'll have a second gear. Yeah, so you can see we're doing up to 60 kilometers an hour now, which is pretty good going. Horn is working well as well. Gyro 50 indicators, look at that. Super weird, just super weird. Brakes feel good. I'm sure you can get really quick on this thing, going around corners and all. Super fun. Feel very confident chucking it in, you know? Really confident chucking it left and right. Just because of the gyroscopic nature of it, I guess, as it says in the name. So let me just turn in left here. And we get in tight to the curb here. And we'll do a little walk around for you. Actually sit. So yeah, you put on that parking brake when you get off it. You'll see the front light working there nicely. I do have to get a little snapshot here for the thumbnail here. And there we go. That's what you guys will be clicking on now when you see it. Honda Gyro S. But as you can see, it's ticking over nicely. We've done a full service on it. Oil as in 2-stroke. Replaced the fuel in because it had been sitting. We did the carburetor. We made sure the gyroscopic motor in there was working nicely. Lubed that up. Tires, checked tires, tire pressures, battery on it, and a few other bits and bobs. Checked the front forks there as well, so they're all fine. Everything's working really nicely on it. As I said, 500 miles. All it really needed was a check up, spark plug, that kind of stuff. Basic mechanics to it. Nothing was wrong with it when it came in, but we just do a little check up on it. So that's it for the Gyro S. Little 50cc thing. Unusual. Other things, but that's the little video here. If you have liked the video, please do leave a like and a comment down below as well. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. If you want to reach out to us too, our social medias are at Retro Bikes Dublin for Facebook and Instagram, and our official website is www.retrobikesdublin.com. So that's been it for the Gyro S. Enjoy!